Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. If you've ever watched me before, I'm Emily Rose. So today I am very excited, and I got the idea kind of from Sarah Carell here on YouTube because I love watching her videos. I am a book reader, she's a book reader. I love watching her unique aspects of her book videos. So yeah, I wanted to try something like that out, and so I am not for sure exactly because I don't know how to name this. I either want to name it like my computer picks my next read, or number generator picks my next read, or number generator picks my TBR, or yeah, I don't know, but that's kind of what this video is. So without further ado, I hope you guys enjoy, and let's get into the video. Okay, so starting off, I'm sure I'll put the photo up on the screen, but I do have the books numbered, so I have 1 through 15. I hope you guys are so excited. I'm so excited because I feel like I don't have control over this, so it's just like gonna pick one of these books. What really made me come up with it was I did watch one of Sarah Carell's videos, and she was using, I think it was like the scratch off to pick her TBR, and I thought that's kind of cool, and I was like, but I don't really want to pay for those to be made to scratch them off. Then I was got in kind of a reading slump with the last book I was reading, and I was looking at my TBR before I went on vacation, and I was like, you know, it'd be kind of nice, instead of trying to figure out what I'm in the mood for, what I want to read, just have the number generator pick it for me. And yeah, I thought that that was just kind of unique, and I'm excited for it. I know some people like to just mood read, but I just really don't know what I'm in the mood to read. I don't know if I want to read a romance, a fantasy, a crime. I thought that this would be fun to get through my long list of TBR. Of course, I do only have 15 on here, but I do have a couple of other books that I have that I did not want to add on here because I didn't want it to be like a lot of books on this list. And then Christmas is coming up, and I might have more added then because I did ask for some books for Christmas because I didn't really know what else. I don't really need anything, so I thought books I always need. Okay, but anyways, I hope you guys enjoy this, and let's get started and see what my first read is going to be. Okay guys, so I have it over here on my laptop, and so all I did was went to Safari. I found this website that was called Picker Wheel, and so then it's just like a wheel that picks the read. So yeah, I thought that that was kind of cool, and I thought it would probably be like the easiest way, and I thought instead of this we can actually see when the wheel goes around to see what it picks. But yeah, so if you want this idea, yeah, just go to pickerwheel.com, or I literally just punched in number generator and this one popped up on the website. So yeah. Okay, so I just showed, I hope you guys saw it, but we got number 3. So number 3 is Patricia Cornwell's All That Remains. So it's the 3rd book in the Kay Scarpedia series. So I really loved Postmortem, which is the 1st book. That one was pretty good. I loved the writing, I loved the story. It was a little bit creepy, that even maybe creeped you out a little bit. And then Body of Evidence, I was not a huge fan of. It wasn't terrible, but it also just was not the best. So yeah, I'm a little excited for All That Remains, and I'm glad we kind of got something different, because I probably, if I was mood reading, I probably would have not picked that up, but I really need to finish that because I also asked for the 4th book for Christmas, so maybe if I would get it then. Okay, so of course I am not gonna read it right now. I do have work to do, but I will see you tonight when I start reading. Okay guys, so a little book update. So of course, after we spun the little wheel, we got Patricia Cornwell's All That Remains. And I have the edition because a friend of mine gifted me this from Thrift Books, which she said this was literally $5, and it has the first 3 books in the Patricia Cornwell K. Scarpedia series. And so of course the one that we got is the 3rd one because I already read the other 2, so it's All That Remains. And of course it goes by weird. So like I'm on page 626, but I'm like not that far into that book because it just continues throughout the thing. So that kind of sucks that it does that, but I have been keeping track. So today would be day 6. So this is Christmas Eve. So this is Monday before Christmas. So today is the 23rd, and I have not read yet today, of course, because I typically read at night unless I am having like a lazy day and I have time to read during the day, and I worked today, so of course I did not have time. I have it wrote down here. Where I would be at in the book is I would be on page 72. The book is kind of slow. The story is interesting. So far what I have learned from it, K. Scarpedia, which is a chief medical examiner, and I think it's in Richmond, Virginia. So she is based in like the Virginia area. And then like right now they have what is called the couple killings. So like they keep killing college kids, and it's always a boy or girl that are dating, and like their family or something like that says that they're missing, and then they find their vehicle sitting abandoned somewhere like along the way of where they're supposed to go, but yet it doesn't look like, you know, like someone like robbed them or anything. Like all their stuff is still in the vehicles and everything. And then usually like I think it's like months later, like the one was like a whole year later, they actually wind up finding their bodies out in the woods, and they are just pretty much skeletons. They don't really know the cause of death because it's just bone and everything. So yeah, I'm to the part where we just like figured out a little piece of the mystery. So like right now, the last time I read, we figured out kind of how they were killing the people. I'm hoping it gets maybe a little bit more interesting because right now it's pretty slow and everything, and if it would pick up a little bit, I feel like I probably would want to just sit down and binge the book. But other than that, like I am interested. I like learning about things, even though if it creeps me out or anything. Anyway, so after Christmas and everything, if I have time, I want to binge this book and try to get it done before January. We will see, because what, we have 2 weeks left of December, and I kind of feel like that's not gonna happen because there's quite a bit left. I don't know if you guys noticed that, but like there's quite a bit left. So yeah. Hey guys, so excuse me if you're looking a little bit messy, but all I've been doing today is editing on my computer, so just pretty much work. I just wanted to update you on the book, of course, that was picked for me, and that was the Patricia Cornwell All That Remains, so the 3rd book in the K. Scarpedia series. I really have not been reading that much, but I do feel like in this book, maybe I can, y'all let me know too, but it just seems like there's a lot more words on a page, and the pages or the chapters are actually usually about 20 pages long, so I feel like I'm not getting that far. But yeah, so I'm on chapter 10, and in this book, because for some reason it continues, it just doesn't start like a new count for like the next book. I am on page 690. I have been keeping track of everything just so that way I could tell you guys. And I don't know, I can't remember if I said what I might rate this book when I started this video. But right now, unless it picks up and the ending is pretty amazing, right now I'm sitting at, this might be a 3.5 star read. Yeah, so today would be day 11. I have read a total of 109 pages. I can't remember, but I think I have like 230 some pages left. Actually, I have 132 pages left. The next time that I'll probably update you guys is, hopefully I'll be finished with this book. If not, it will be probably New Year's Day, so it'd be January 1st that I'll update you guys about the book, hopefully. But yeah, otherwise I'm enjoying it. They're thinking that everything's not adding up to where it's supposed to be, and like everybody's on edge in the book because there's so many people saying that the FBI and the medical examiner's office and the cop shop is covering up whoever's killing these couples and things like that. And so we're getting kind of that point of view right now. Otherwise, there's not much in the investigation process that we've learned more of so far, at least not that I can kind of say. They are definitely trying to figure out who's killing them, and then there's like no actual evidence of who's actually killing them or anything, so that's why I said it is pretty slow. But one of her other books that I read, it was slow at the beginning, the middle was like interesting, and then the end it really picked up. And I think that was Postmortem. That was the very first book in this series, so I'm hoping it will be kind of like that. That being said, I still like her writing, and I still like how she goes in depth. Hey guys, so happy new year. Today is January 1st. I was coming on here to update you guys. We were reading the Patricia Cornwell All That Remains book because of course that's the one that we got, and I did finish it. So my final thoughts on this book is it was a little slow, but of course because they put you, or they take you through like the whole entire investigation, which of course I'm fine on because that's kind of why I like this, because it's a little bit different than other books I have actually like heard about, or like, you know, like the detective books, like because it takes you through I think different things than that, because like some of the shows I have watched, you know, it's different from that because she's a medical examiner and everything. But yeah, the ending was very good. Caught me by a little bit of a shocker because the way it like progressed, you thought it was gonna go one way and then it almost started veering a different way. It's not gonna be highly rated for me. It is, I rated it a 3.5 stars. Of course, that's not a bad rating. So yeah, I still liked it. It's just not gonna be like your amazing, mind-blowing book, but it is still good, still a good story, and I do like her writing and how she progresses the story and progresses the characters and progresses the serial killers or whoever they're after. I really do like that, and I do like how she writes Case Scarpedia. Like, she is just so smart to me, and I love her thinking, and I swear sometimes I think she is better than the detectives and the FBI agents and everything. I do like Mark, I think is his name, in here too. Like, I'm just rooting for Kay to be happy. Like, that's how I actually like her. So yeah, we are gonna do another book in this video. Okay, so I have it set up here on my laptop again, the little spinny wheel, and I did exclude number 3 because of course we have already read that, and instead of replacing number 3, I'm just gonna count that as like it's already done. I read it, so we're just gonna continue with the 14 other books that I had on the little list. So okay, so you guys saw it. It picked and selected 6. It is Powerless by Lauren Roberts. And I have been wanting to read this book for a little while, so I am really excited, and it's a romantasy. I've heard such good things about it. I loved Fourth Wing, and I've heard some people say so much things about, I think it's Kai that's in the book, that they said that they love him and everything. So yeah, I'm so glad that it actually chose number 6 for us. I was literally hoping either number 6 or number 2, which is 5 Broken Blades, or I was hoping number 5, which is Flawless by Elsie Silvers. But yeah, Powerless is fine with me. Well, you'll see me, of course, whenever I start reading the book, and then I will see you all when I give an update, when I've probably read the book for about 5 days or so, unless I read quite a bit of it in the next few days. But yeah, I'll see you then. Here to just do a little update. So it's been 5 days since I started Powerless by Lauren Roberts. So far, I'm liking it. We're just getting into the trials, and at first I wasn't for sure if I was gonna like it because you just kind of like jump into like the fantasy world, and then they have to like teach you as you go, which some fantasies, yes, are that way, but then you know what I mean, like some like actually describe a little bit. But this one I just felt like you just kind of jumped in without knowing, and then as you're going you're learning about it, which at first, like I said, I was not too keen on it, but I am actually getting used to it now, and I'm actually loving it. But I heard from, I can't remember if it was somebody on Book Talk or BookTube, but they said that this has no spice in it. I thought there was going to be some juicy stuff, but maybe not. But yeah, I don't know. I flippin' love Kai so far. Like, I don't even know much about him, but I love him. And you know what? I think it's so funny that, like, you know, she's an ordinary and she saved his ass. I am on chapter 12, page 90. And, like, can I just have a moment for the design on the page? Like, I think that is like gorgeous. But yeah, so that's how far I am. I'm kind of thinking I'm gonna give this somewhere between 4 to 5 stars. We'll see. guys, so I have really slacked. I have not updated you guys in a while. Like yesterday, last night when I was reading, which would be Wednesday, that would officially been 13 days since I've started Powerless by Lauren Roberts. So I'm on chapter 41, so I am actually on 351. Yeah, so I've been eating this book up. The other night, I literally stayed up until 1 o'clock reading this book because there was just so much banter and the trials started, because there's trials in here. And flippin' Kai, oh my gosh, that man, I love the characters in this book. I love Kai. I like Peyton too. She's such like a cool girl, and like, you know, like she's fighting for her life most of the time in the book. So like, I don't know, I love this. There has not been any spice at all. The banter just hits that hard. It is a little bit of repetitive banter, but I don't mind it, and I love being in Kai's point of view. The way that man talks, oh my gosh. Okay guys, so we are finishing this video, and of course that means that I finished Powerless by Lauren Roberts. Let's just take a moment of silence for this book. I finished this book last night, so it took me 21 days to read this. I started it January 2nd. Yesterday was January 23rd. Oh my gosh, like going into this book, I knew it sounded good and I knew some people loved it. I was like, I hope I do, because I have not read like that many romanticies, or I have not read that many fantasies. Literally the only ones that I have read is the Fourth Wing, the Empyrean series, and I have read the first ACOTAR, so A Court of Thorns and Roses, and now this. Oh my gosh, the twists and turns in this book, if you have not read it and you love romance and then you love like this badassery and like stuff like that, like on the side burner, like this is amazing. A few times I felt like it could have had a little bit like more, I wouldn't say gruesome, but just like more fighting, more things like that. And to tell you the truth, I'm not for sure if people say that about this book or not. I cannot remember if they said that it was enemies to lovers in Powerless, but it's not. To me, like right off the bat, they kind of like each other. So I will tell you, this ending of this book broke my heart. Like, I think I'm gonna be like, this is gonna be like Fourth Wing for me. I am gonna be thinking about this, who knows, maybe for the rest of my life. I loved this book so much. I rated it a 6 stars because the characters, I love the characters, and I really like Peyton. And like I said, I think I have said on my channel before, I'm not a huge fan of like a lot of the women characters or how they portray some of the women in the stories, but the way that Lauren Roberts portrays Peyton, I love it. And I love Peyton. And Kai, he is freaking amazing. I love Kai. But yeah, the twists and the turns at the end of this book has me wanting more. Like the way it ended, the way it showed the glimpse of the next book, I'm like, I need to know what's going on, what's gonna go on and everything. But I still have the novella to read before I can go into the second one. because that's the way that you're supposed to read it, and that's the way I would like to read it, is still read the novella, because I did like Adina, and so I would like to see her side of the story, and plus I don't think it's very long anyways. But yeah, that being said, I love this book. It's gonna be like one of my favorites, I feel like now. Like it's amazing. It's just so good, and I cannot wait to finish the series. I am a little nervous though, because I did hear some people say that they loved Powerless, but they did not like, is it Reckless? They said that they did not like Reckless that well, so I'm a little nervous. But the way this book is portrayed, I told myself that I wanted to read more by Lauren Roberts, not knowing that this is her first ever book she released. So of course, when she comes out with more though, I would probably read it from just this book. My mom literally just bought me today, after I already planned out what I was reading next, Onyx Storm. I love her so much. She's so amazing. Thank you, Mom. I already picked out this book, and I kind of need a break anyways, because I don't really want to go from fantasy to fantasy, so I need like just that little cleanse between fantasy books. So my next read is going to be Twisted by Helen Hart. This is in the Steel Brothers Saga series, and this is number 8. That is all. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was so fun, and I really hope to see you in my next video. I love doing this, and yeah, let me know down in the comments if you would like to see a certain video from me, and yeah, stay tuned for even more interesting videos. I'm Emily Rose. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. Mwah.